I'm down south trying to bass fish and pretty much getting my butt kicked, so let's talk about my new boat trailer. Hey, I'm Ben. I'm a huge fly fisherman. Welcome back to another episode of Huge Fly Fisherman. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. I do appreciate it. So yeah, today's video is about my new boat trailer. It's a raft trailer specifically. While I was building out this trailer, I was posting a lot on Instagram about it, and I was getting a lot of questions about certain parts. I will leave those links in the video description, but you should do your own research too. Need a winch post? Google winch post. That's how I found all this stuff. Need a roller? Google metal roller. It's not that hard. You can figure it out. I know it. If I can do this, you can do it too. So you don't need to message me about all this stuff. Just look in the video description or use the Googles. Let's go ahead and jump right in and start talking about raft trailers. First of all, what size raft trailer do you need? Well, it does not have to be as long as the boat. I have two different trailers. I have a 12-foot long trailer for my 16-foot boat, and I have a 10-foot trailer for my 14-foot boat. I'll let you do the math on that one. You can certainly go bigger, but you don't have to. You can go with a trailer that is shorter than your raft. There are different types of raft trailers. Which type is going to be right for you? You can get a tilting or snowmobile trailer, you can get a regular flatbed or deck over trailer, or a utility trailer and build it out yourself. I like a tilting trailer for my raft trailers because when I'm launching my boat or recovering it, I can dry launch. That means I don't have to get the hubs wet. It's better for your wheel bearings if you don't get them wet. Pretty much the only drawback to the tilting trailer is wheel size. They have tiny little wheels, so you can't go 90 miles an hour with a raft trailer. Of course, should you really be going 90 miles an hour with a trailer anyway? Nah, I don't know. This trailer for my new boat is made by Aluma. I have no affiliation with them, and the model is a 1286T. That means it's 12 feet long, 8.5 feet wide, and T means it tilts. So I have customized and modified my trailer to make it more huger, so let's go over some of that stuff. Let's start underneath. I put a hinge on my license plate. I guess that's actually another drawback of the tilting trailer is that when you tilt it down, it tends to smash the license plate. I lost 3 different license plates before I came up with the idea to put a hinge on it, and it's working great so far. Take note, trailer manufacturers, there's a design flaw in your license plate holder. All right, let's move to the top side of the trailer now. Actually, I guess it's the side side. I have installed these tie downs to tie down my raft. I drilled some holes in the side rails and installed these U-bolts. I also added some extra nylock nuts on the end of the U-bolts so I don't slice myself open when I'm working around the trailer. I guess that's another reason I like the snowmobile trailers is because they have these side rails that you can mount stuff to. All right, what else? Back here we have a lock box for a spare key. That's for the shuttle driver so you don't have to leave your spare key in the gas cap where everybody knows where they can find it. So I put my spare key in the lockbox and give the code to the shuttle driver. No, you cannot have the code to my lockbox. You can also leave a tip for the shuttle driver in there. They like that. On the very back of my trailer, I have installed one of the very most important things. Rollers. If there's one thing you do to your raft trailer, put rollers on it. These are cheaper than you might think. They were like 15 or 20 bucks each. I have 4 different rollers across the back. You can also get one giant one, and it doesn't even have to be rollers. You can use casters. On my old trailer, I just had a piece of black pipe with some PVC installed over it. It worked just fine. Actual rollers are much better though. Putting rollers on your trailer helps you get a heavy raft off and on the trailer. Much easier with rollers. All right, let's move to the front of the trailer where we have our winch. First of all, it's called a winch, not a wench. The winch is probably the hardest part of putting together your raft trailer. You have to get the configuration just right so that it works with your trailer and with your vehicle. You have to make sure that your winch post or stand is tall enough and in the right place, and that it doesn't interfere with your tailgate. If your tailgate hits your winch post, it's gonna be a huge pain. Make sure you get a winch with a high enough weight rating for your raft. The whole point of putting a winch on your trailer is to make it easier to load your boat. If you use a winch that's too small, it's gonna be tough. Go ahead and get a winch that is bigger than you think you might need. I'd eventually like to put an electric winch on this trailer, but it turned out to be a little more complicated than I was ready to deal with right now. Maybe someday. Another thing that I would like to add to this trailer that I haven't done yet is guide-ons. Guide-ons on the back of this trailer will make it easier to load my boat by myself. I don't have to have somebody holding the boat to keep it straight. I think that really about does it. No crazy, wild modifications, but a few simple ones that are gonna make my life a lot easier when I'm using this trailer. So let's wrap this up and then we'll get to the beer drinking part at the end of the video. I know y'all like that. Thank you for watching another Huge Fly Fisherman video. I will be back next Monday like I am every single Monday with another Huge Fly Fisherman video for you. They're usually about fly fishing instead of trailers. And as always, you can stop by hugeflyfisherman.com and pick yourself up some Huge Fly Fisherman gear and merch. It helps support the channel and allows me to keep making videos for you. That's how all of this works. So until next time, I hope this video gave you some good ideas if you're building out your own raft trailer. And if you are, don't forget to wear your safety glasses and stay huge. Okay, beer time. I'm in the mood for this beer. How are you? Feels like spring. Look, there's green grass and stuff. Unlike at my house where there's still 3 feet of snow in the backyard. Anyway, I am frustrated. I'm here to bass fish and it is really bad. I don't know if you can see the color of the water, but it's like coffee, chocolate milk, diarrhea. It's all of those things. And the fishing is about as good as diarrhea. So, and it's second time I've come back here and it's just been bad. I was here last summer and the water looked like this and it was really high and it was crazy hot. And on this trip, the water is super nasty, really high, and it's cold. It's like 50 degrees out here right now. I'm in the southern United States, let's just say that. It should be a lot warmer than 50 degrees. And I have not seen a bass. I caught one bluegill on a bass fly. Kids caught some, we did a little tenkara fishing with shiners and the kids are catching some crappies and stuff. Actually, I should clarify. They're not called bluegill here, they're called brim, and they're not called crappies, they're called white perch or sac-a-lait. And that should give you a clue where we are if they're called sac-a-lait. So fishing's bad, man. And I know this lake can be so good. This is a private lake. I've been fishing here for, I don't know, 15 years or so, maybe a little more. And it's been really good, but it's had some ups and downs, and they drained it and kind of reset it several years ago. And I know it's good, the water clarity is killing me, man. So I've been chugging with loud poppers and stuff, but I really need, man, there's a chatterbait fly. I don't know if you know what a chatterbait is, but it's got some metal and it makes noise. I need that. I don't have that. I don't know. I need something subsurface that's gonna make a lot of commotion. And of course, I didn't bring my sink tip line. I was going through packing all this gear, and every time I come here, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna bring sink tip line in case I need it. And this time, I had it in my hand. I was like, you know what? I always bring it. I never use it. Let's just leave it here at home. So whatever. I'm making excuses. It doesn't matter. Still having a good time. I'd kind of rather be here than at home. Fishing's probably better at home. I just need a break. I'm ready for some non-snow, which I'm getting. Although I was really looking forward to wearing flip-flops, but not really flip-flop weather right now. But I got one more day to maybe make it happen. The water is actually lower than it was yesterday. Oh, dude, whatever. Let's just stop talking about this. Hopefully you've been out fishing. I know some of you have been bass fishing and probably doing better than I've been doing. And everything's heating up. I mean, it's springtime. Everything's coming alive. The trout fishing back home has been really good. Whoops, sorry, my bad. So I got another day of bass fishing, and then I'm gonna go home and prep for a big trip. We got a big trip coming up. It involves the new boat and a keg of beer. So, uh-oh, was that a spoiler? But I do love being here. I should have come in April. I think the best fishing it's March right now. I think the best fishing I've ever had here has been in April. What else do we got? A lot of things on the horizon. It's like I want to share them with you, but I also want to keep them a surprise, you know? Because I like you to be surprised, and also a lot of things I have planned that then they fall through. So I don't want to go, you know, like a trip gets canceled or whatever for whatever reason. I don't want to go talking about a bunch of stuff that I'm gonna do and then it doesn't happen. That's no fun for everyone. That's just a big letdown. All right, I'm gonna go tool around the lake some more. I will finish this beer. See you soon.